Hello students, we are going to continue with the same chapter that is Earth and its living world. So the point we are going to cover today are surface water, groundwater, the earth atmosphere, water cycle. Point number 1, surface water. There are many streams of water flowing over the land. This water is not salty but fresh. These streams of water may be rills, brooks, streams, or rivers. Rills, brooks, streams join each other to form rivers. Rivers which join to make a bigger river are called its tributaries. All rivers eventually flow into the ocean. Do you know, students, lakes? A water body formed by water collecting naturally in a low lying area of land is called a lake. Point number 2, groundwater. Besides surface water, there is a lot of water stored in the groundwater layers of rock. It is called groundwater. We reach it by means of borewell. Many lakes and wells get water from underground springs. Point number 3, the atmosphere. The envelope of air around the earth is called the atmosphere. As we go higher from the surface of the earth, the air in the atmosphere becomes rarer. The air consists of mixture of gases, namely nitrogen, oxygen, water vapor, and carbon dioxide. There are some other gases too in the air in very small quantities. The layer of atmosphere are named as the troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, ionosphere, and exosphere. The layer that extends from the earth surface to the height of about 13 km is called the troposphere. The conditions in the troposphere change continuously. They affect the living world to the great extent. Almost all the water vapor in the atmosphere is contained in the troposphere. That is why all weather related phenomena such as the formations of clouds, rain, fog, wind, and storms take place in the troposphere. Beyond the troposphere, up to a height of about 50 kilometers from the earth is the layer is called stratosphere. Stro- Stratosphere. In the lower part of the stratosphere, there is a layer of a gas called ozone. Ultraviolet rays coming from the sun are harmful for living things, but the ozone layer absorbs them and protects the living world from those rays. Students, do you know how it rains? As water vapor is lighter than air, it rises high up into the atmosphere. As it goes higher, it cools and condenses, forming very fine droplets of water. The droplets are so small and light that they float in the atmosphere, forming clouds. These small droplets join together and form bigger drops which are heavy. They cannot float. Such drop of water fall down on the earth in the form of rain. This process of evaporation, condensation, and rainfall go on in a continuously cycle. This is known as a water cycle in nature. Okay, students, we will continue the same chapter next time. Thank you.